This is JSuper, and you tuned in for another episode of 16 with 16.
How are you doing?
Doing good. How you doing?
Good. Who are you? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am JSuper, producer, artist, plus other things, but definitely started off as a producer. Also, I'm an artist as well, but producing is my main focus right now.
Where are you from?
From Jackson, Mississippi.
When did you move here?
2006. 2006 I moved to St. Louis.
You like it better?
It's different. I like St. Louis. Every place has its, goods and bads. So it's cool. It's where I need to do what I need to do at right now.
How would you feel like that affects your music?
Just basically the vibe and the energy of the place that you at kind of always absorbs in you, a little bit. But definitely I get inspiration and stuff from those places. And now St. Louis, the little vibe here, I get a little bit from it, take from it,
So you're a producer and an artist. How would you describe your style for each? First a producer, then an artist.
As a producer, I'd say soulful, hard-hitting 808, kind of chill, kind of vibe, and as an artist, kind of falls along the same path,
Okay, so with the artist, how did you become an artist? Like, how long were you producing before you became an artist?
Not long at all, actually. I started off producing first because I used to be in the band back in the day, like marching band in high school, middle school, whatever.
Wait, what'd you play?
Snare drum.
I'm a percussionist.
See? All right. So basically that got me into doing the music all together and then figuring out how to program and stuff on keyboards and beat machines. And then back to your question, figuring out how to get somebody to rap on all of this stuff. It wasn't as easy as you would think sometimes, just based on where you was living at. And at the time I was in Jackson, but I was back and forth from college and stuff like that. So it was hard. So I just kind of started rapping on my own beats with other people as well. But having my own self to help out made it, able to release music.
At this point in your career, what would be your greatest accomplishment? You can do as producer and artist too.
Greatest accomplishment as a producer will probably be signing with the label I'm signed with, Track of Die Records, production company. Well, and I'm really proud of that. And as far as an artist, I just love releasing music, but also doing shows back in the day. I did a couple of nice shows, some of the shows I did, I'm really proud of that. One was a Bob Marley Fest back in the day in Miami. That was good.
What would be your wildest music memory?
Wildest, say it one more time.
Wildest music memory, or wildest music related memory.
Probably would be the wildest memory. Now I'm torn. I had in my mind, I was thinking of one and then it switched to something else. It ain't been too much wild stuff, but I met some people. I met a few people in the industry that's on the humbug, that's out in LA sometimes, and been to a couple of parties. That was crazy. One of the parties, I think I saw Bieber coming out of there. That was crazy. I won't say too much, but it was crazy.
What are your thoughts on the St. Louis music scene?
St. Louis, when I moved here, I'm a to myself person, so I don't get out and do too much. But the people I vibe with have real good energy around here, and seem real genuine. It's a lot of upbeat energy. It's a lot of in your face energy. So I like it.
So just curious, you've kind of like split Jacksonville and St. Louis, like half and half.
Jackson, Mississippi.
Yep. Which one do you identify to the most?
Probably Jackson, just because that's where I grew up at, and it's just, it would have to be my hometown, Jackson, for sure.
Who would be your dream feature and dream collab, locally and dead or alive?
Well, I mean, they obviously would be Tupac. Like everybody want to do a song with Tupac, and especially my age. And on the beat collab side, I love to do a beat with like Timbaland or Kanye. You know, either one of them would be great.
You didn't pick any girls.
Sure didn't. Missy Elliott would be dope. I mess with Missy. I do a collab. Who I do a collab with? It's a bunch of dope chicks. It's actually too many dope chicks out right now. Like, chicks are crazy right now. So I will say that all of them are crazy.
As an artist, what would you like to accomplish with your music?
I just want to reach as many people as I can, and for people to just embrace the music and the energy. And, you know, that's kind of my goal with my music. Just kind of reach as many people as I can and touch as many people as I can with my music.
Is it the same way with producing as your goal?
Definitely exactly the same goals.
Okay, where do you draw your inspiration from?
It's mostly internal, and just what I've been through in my life and just how I feel about what I want to make.
Okay.
It's not many external factors, but I mean, there are plenty of external. It's just not like deep, you know, like right there. I'm not thinking of some external thing and doing it, but everything external obviously affects me. But mostly it's just kind of my vibe.
Okay,
so my thing.
Any advice that you could give to somebody when you're going through like the most rough part of your life, what would it be? What would you tell somebody to always remember?
First of all, never give up, you know, keep going. It's always going to be ups and downs. So keep pushing. That's all I would say. You know, keep going for what you want. You'll get it eventually.
What are you currently working on?
Right now I have a new project called Bigger and Better that I'm releasing October 1st. 10-song little project I put together in a couple weeks. So I'm looking forward to that one. And got a song out with my UGK homeboy Smoke D and Bun B right now that just got in the streets. Bunch of beats, shopping with Tracker Down, the production label. So get into it.
What would be the most STL thing you've ever done?
The most STL thing I've ever done? Probably going to what's one of them parks, the hood parks down where people be riding, like when it just be backed up cars and stuff. That's some STL, huh? Fairground Park. Like we used to go to two parks on like a Sunday afternoon and hang out, you know what I'm saying? And it would just be bumper to bumper traffic. Everybody be outside. You just hope nobody get to shooting and shit, you know what I'm saying? But that's probably,
so you don't do that anymore though?
No,
so do you miss it?
Yeah, that's. I don't think it go down. They stopped it, but when it was going down, it was crazy. I mean, I probably shouldn't have been out there like that, but it was cool.
Okay, studio essentials. What are you using to create?
Right now I'm using Studio One. That's when I'm chopping, doing my beats in Studio One, and then I use the Atom SQ, which is a Studio One Personas product. But that's what I beating the pads on now.
What can we be expecting from you within the next year?
Plenty of music. So as much music as I can get out there on a quality level.
Where to follow you after this?
At JSuper 601, JSUPER 601. That's my handle on everything these days, social media wise. So this JSuper, you just watched another episode of 16 with 16.